What's going on, guys? I'm Built, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock farm tutorial video. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you how to build my very small and easy to build compact iron farm design. This iron farm design, although it is small and compact, it does put out between 350 and 400 iron ingots per hour. It also has the added benefit of being a free roam villager design, so if the villagers ever unlink from, say, this workstation here and link to one over here, he can simply just walk over to it instead of it breaking your entire farm, which will happen if you have these guys all locked up inside of a cube. The way that this farm works is we have all of our villager beds here and our villagers and workstations, which create a village. Inside of this village, these guys constantly want to spawn at least 2 iron golems at all times. Whenever they go to spawn them, the only place that they can spawn is up inside of this stream, and this stream will push the iron golems down into this stream, which will then push them down into the kill chamber. Once they fall down this kill chamber, then they are going to hit this lava blade here. This lava blade is going to kill them rather quickly and drop all of their iron ingots into this chest here for it to be collected by the player. A few things that you need to know whenever you build this iron farm. This iron farm, like most villager things, you want to keep at least 100 blocks away from any other villager tech around you. If you have any naturally generated villages, any villager breeders, any of your trading halls, you want this at least 100 blocks away. That way they do not interfere with it, and this does not interfere with whatever else you have going on. You're going to want to use only fletching tables whenever you build this iron farm. The fletching table is cheap and easy to craft, and it will also make your villager into a fletcher. These fletchers will not take breaks whenever it is raining and thunderstorming, which means that he is going to work practically 24/7. And that means that you're going to get the most iron output possible. What do you say? Enough jibber jabber. Let's get to building this thing. Everything that you're going to need to build this is going to be down inside of the description below. Oh, and while you're down there, if you liked the video, then go ahead and drop a like, as it really does help out the channel. If you're new here, then consider subscribing. There is a ton of videos coming up on my channel, and you surely do not want to miss them. There's also a ton of videos already on my channel, so if you have not seen them, check them out. Thanks. All right, guys, the first thing that you're going to do is find you an area that is well away from any other villager tech. As I mentioned before, at least 100 blocks away in every direction, and you also want to make sure that there is no surrounding terrain that is close to your iron farm to where the iron golems are going to choose to spawn on that terrain instead of inside of your farm. You're going to want to take your double chest and place down a double chest on the ground, and then you're going to take your hoppers and place 2 hoppers going into the back of that double chest, and then 2 more hoppers going into the back of those hoppers. So you should have this so far. Next, you're going to place a piece of glass on top of here and wrap this all the way around, all the way containing these hoppers, and then you can go ahead and jump on top of here and remove all 4 of your corners. Next, you can go over to this piece of glass here on the left hand side of your chest, and you're going to go up by 7. Next, you can go ahead and place down a solid block in front of you, and then you're going to build this out by an additional 5. Next, you're going to extend this out in this direction by 9. Next, at the end, you can turn left again, and you're going to build this out by an additional 5, then turn left, and you're going to connect this side to the other side across. Next, we can go ahead and fill this all the way in entirely with solid blocks. So you should have a 6 block by 10 block platform. Next, we're going to take our glass and our solid blocks. We're going to come over here to where this glass is, grab our glass, and we're going to jump and place down 1 piece of glass here, and then jump and place a solid block underneath us. We're going to turn to the left here, and we're going to build this out by 2. And then we're going to go to this side and then turn left again, building this all the way out until it is level with the platform here. Once you're level with the platform, keep on extending it out an additional 2 blocks. And then we're going to turn left again and build this direction until we are level with the platform. Once we're level with the platform, we're going to extend it 1 more additional block, then turn left and build it all the way across. And once we're level with the platform here, we're going to build it out by 1 additional block. And we're going to extend this all the way across until we run into our pre-existing platform right here. Next, we can go ahead and turn all the way around, and we're going to fill this all the way in with solid blocks. Next, you want to grab your solid blocks and come over here to the corner where your glass is. This is going to be your kill chamber, and we're going to place down a solid block here and then bring it out by 2. Then we're going to bring this to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, making it a total of 5. Next, we can go ahead and fill this all the way in. And then we're going to put another top layer on top of it, except we are going to leave this block here empty. So we can go ahead and fill this all the way in, all the way across, and fill it in just like that. At this point, we can grab our fletching tables, and we're going to go to this corner here and place in a fletching table here, and then place 5 more going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to turn all the way around, and we're going to go to this corner here. We're going to count to the left by 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the 5th one, we're going to place down our fletching table here, and we're going to place again 5 going to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we're going to go all the way across here and place 1 here, 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 and here. Then we're going to turn all the way around, and we're going to go to this corner here, skip 2 blocks, and on the 3rd block, we're going to place 4 more going towards the left, just like that. This should give you a total of 20 workstations here. Count them and make sure that you have not missed any. Next, we're going to take our sea lanterns. We're going to place a sea lantern here, 1 here and 1 here. We're going to place 1 here and here, here and here, and here and here. Next, we can go ahead and take our smooth stone. We're going to place in smooth stone here, all the way across, and then 2 pieces here and here. If you wish, you can fill in the rest of this with smooth stone all the way around if you would like. However, I'm going to use glass because I think the glass looks better. Plus, I like to be able to see the villagers inside. So go ahead and fill this all the way around the outside diameter. Next, you're going to take your solid blocks and you are going to fill in this entire roof going all the way across, making sure that it meets up with all 4 walls. Next, you're going to grab your glass and come back down here, and we're going to bring each one of these glass pillars up by 9. Your glass should be right at this level here. Next, you're going to grab your solid blocks. You're going to bring this out by 3, and then you're going to run this all the way across until it meets up with the outside wall of your farm here. Next, we can go ahead and fill this entire thing in, making a platform here. Then we can go ahead and bring this up by 2 and bring this up all the way around until it gets to the end here. Next, you can grab your glass and bring this up to where it's level with the rest of your wall. Next, we're going to take our glass and we're going to surround the entire diameter of the top here with glass all the way around until it meets up with where you started. If you would like to keep things consistent, you can go ahead and fill this in with glass as well. And then we can go ahead and grab our leaves, and we're going to surround this entire thing with leaves as well. Next, you're going to go ahead and grab your buttons and jump down into the bottom of your killing chamber. You're going to place a button here and here, 1 block up from your hoppers. Turn all the way around and place 1 here and here. And then grab your lava bucket. You want to place down your lava bucket 1 block above your buttons. That way it flows on top of your buttons. These buttons, although they are wood, they will never catch on fire and burn up. They will just sit there and hold up the lava, making us a lava blade to kill all of our iron golems. Next, you want to grab your buttons again and come all the way to the end of this water channel here. You're going to place a button here and a button here. Then you're going to grab your water and you're going to place your water here and here. Make sure that you do not waterlog your buttons. You want the water to start here. Do not worry, your iron golems will never be trapped here because the iron golems are 1.4 blocks wide on the Bedrock edition. So if they do fall into here, they're wide enough to where the water stream will catch them and push them into the kill chamber. You may get some cats that pile up here. However, that's not an issue. The cats will eventually work their way out, and that's not going to affect spawning whatsoever with your iron golems. The next thing that we need to do is go ahead and grab us a villager bell. The bell is optional. You don't have to have it, although it does give the villagers a meeting spot. And we are going to start placing our villagers inside of here. You want to place your bell hanging from the inside of the room. This bell, as I mentioned, is optional. However, it's going to allow the villagers to come over here and have a spot to talk to one another instead of doing it over here where they're going to be interrupting the workers. At this point, we need to get all of our villagers inside of here. Now, it's very important whenever you get your villagers that you are only putting workable villagers inside of here. You cannot have any of the nitwits, which are the villagers that have the green uniforms. The nitwits cannot carry any kind of profession and they are totally useless. You also do not want any babies in here because the babies do have a chance of growing up and becoming a nitwit. How lucky. And again, as mentioned, the nitwits will not work. You want 20 villagers inside of here that are going to be able to work. So make sure that you have all of your villagers in here and make sure that you have exactly 20 of them. The easiest way to do this, in my opinion, on survival mode is to get all of your villagers together from your villager breeder. Make sure that all of your villagers are able to work and that there is exactly 20 of them, and then send them all the way over here on a minecart. That way you have them all ready to go, and once they get into here, they will claim a working table and they will be ready to start working. Since I'm on creative mode, I'm just going to use a spawn egg and spawn them all inside of here. Once you get all of your villagers in here, it's never a bad idea to give them a quick count and make sure that you have exactly 20 villagers in here. The easiest way to do this is to drop a bucket of water in the center of the floor, and it will push them all up against the wall to where you can count them easily without them moving all over the place. Once all of your villagers are in here and you have verified that you have 20 villagers, you can go ahead and close that up and they will forever live inside of here. At this point, you should start seeing some cats start to spawn, and these cats are basically showing that we have a village already made, and that is because all it takes is one bed in order to make a village. However, every one of these guys has to have a bed, and that's what this platform down here is for. So what we want to do is go to this middle bed here that we placed down, and we're going to place in some more beds. So we're going to go over here to the left hand side. We're going to skip these 2 blocks and start placing our beds in on the 3rd block here. You want to place them in slow enough to where the villagers have a chance to link to the bed. And then we're going to stop 2 blocks from the side here. We're going to go to the front side here and start placing in our beds again, working our way towards the left hand side. Then once you get to the left hand side, you're going to start placing 4 beds here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to remove all of these blocks going across here. Then we're going to wrap all the way around and start placing in 4 beds here. As soon as you place that last bed, you may start to get iron golems. However, the iron golems might not spawn, and that is perfectly okay because these villagers will have to have worked a full day in order to start producing iron golems. So if you don't see any immediately, then you are going to start seeing them within the first Minecraft day passing. Next, at this point, you can go ahead and go to the middle of your spawning area here. Oh, hello, buddy. Well, we were just talking about you and wondering why you weren't spawning. Anyways, we want to go ahead and scaffold up about 8 blocks. And we can go ahead and grab our lightning rod. Place a lightning rod right here. And then we can go ahead and remove this temporary tower. And that lightning rod is going to protect everything that is inside of this iron farm here and keep all of our villagers from being converted into witches in the off chance that lightning strikes the top here. Next, the only thing that we need to do at this point is to grab our water buckets, and we're going to place water buckets all along the back side here. And these water buckets are going to push everything into this water channel here, which will funnel it into the kill chamber. At this point, your iron golem farm should be up and running and starting to produce lots and lots of iron. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Minecraft Bedrock tutorial video. If you liked the video, please drop a like before you go. And if you have not yet subscribed, then please hit that subscribe button along with the bell notification. That way you get notified with all of my upcoming videos that I upload. If you ever feel like supporting the channel, then you can support the channel directly by going to my Patreon, which is linked down inside of the description below. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.